When we moved into our house, I was slightly horrified by the electrical situation, and very quickly all of our electrics needed to be redone because apparently they just weren't safe. So that was good. Anyway, in that process, I became very aware of all that boring stuff that is definitely not my skill set. But like where the switches were, where the plugs were, what was happening. And I was sitting in our kitchen stroke living room, which is a combined space. And I looked up at our ceiling and I counted, this is not including kitchen lights like under the cupboards, in cupboards. We have 14 spotlights in that room. It's not even a massive room, but 14. And when we moved in, there was no dimmer switch. It was literally like an all or nothing situation. You can either choose to sit in darkness, or you can see every pore and every nose hair of the person sitting opposite you. Anyway, in that process, we changed it, and yeah, we did some serious adulting and we moved into dimmer switches. And so why am I telling you this? I am telling you this because the way that people talk about growing a personal brand, making moves, it's like an all or nothing situation. They either talk about how they were swimming in burnout or homelessness or like not knowing what they were doing, or being in that 18-hour day, hustle harder, got to do the most, be the most, not sleep, all of this. I would love to introduce to you the concept of a business dimmer switch. There will be some seasons of life where you can naturally turn up the brightness of your business, your goals, your dreams. You've got energy, you've got capacity, you've got momentum, and you're in that place and space. And there are going to also be times where you need to turn it down. You need to just do the minimum for you, whatever that might be. And maybe you can't give the things that maybe you've given before. I remember the first kind of 6 months of having a baby, I was just like, wow, I'm really noticing myself thinking about how I'm making a sandwich. And for the first 33 years of my life, I would be like, I'm just going to make a sandwich and not even discuss it or talk about it. But it felt like a really big deal. Obviously, that was just one incident of how things happened. But I want to ask you this. Where do you need to introduce your business dimmer switch?